Good morning and welcome to the Retirement Recap for Friday, May 15th. With me today is Rob Milas, our Chief Investment Officer, and Jennifer Sahadi, our Director of Education. Rob, I want the truth. Tell me what's going on in the market.
Well, it's been a tough week. The numbers are starting to come in on the economics, and they're hideous. We knew they were going to be, but now the question is, again, how long will it last? So, look at the chart. You'll notice that unemployment numbers have absolutely dived on people who have been unemployed for 27 weeks or more, right? That's because of all the people who've been put on the rolls just most recently. So the question is, when that number starts to climb, so in other words, when this grouping of people moves to being unemployed for 27 weeks or more, a lot of them are hoping that it's a temporary layoff. But if that becomes a longer lasting situation, that's when we'll know what the real impact to the economy is.
Understood. And Rob, I think we were talking about a few weeks ago even the recovery being more V-shaped, meaning, we're at a bottom, but it's going to quickly jump back up. But now everyone's talking about like a Nike swoosh type recovery. So tell me what that means.
Yeah, I guess the good news is everybody's still talking about a pretty robust recovery. V being more robust than I guess a Nike swoosh. Could it be a New Balance N? Could it be an Under Armour up and down? I don't know. Again, the answer to the question lies in how long does it last, and I think that will play out over the next few weeks as we start to reopen some of these states around the country and see what happens in terms of the virus and how quickly people can get back to work.
Well, thanks for keeping us plugged in and informed. Jen, I know you have some good news and some bad news. Some bad news about music festivals. I know I had some concerts I was going to go to that unfortunately got canceled. I was pretty bummed about. So tell us about that. And also, I know you have some good news to tell us about also.
Yeah, thank you, Rich. I thought in today's climate, it's appropriate to have both the good news and the bad news because there's plenty of bad news to go around, but there's some good news too. Some of the bad news, if you're a music fan like I am too, Boston Calling, Newport Folk Festival, Newport Jazz Festival, all of which were on my calendar, have been canceled. However, there's more live streaming events than ever, which means no one's spilling beer on you or stepping on your feet and staying home in your sweatpants. So not all bad things. Also, in other good news, for our furry friends particularly, there has been a huge uptick in people rescuing animals from animal shelters with a 90% increase in adoptions, with some shelters actually running out so that every little furry friend has a warm home to go to. And if that's not good news, what is?
Some more good news, there's been a lot of talk about adjusting to the new workplace that we're in, and some companies are even talking about allowing their employees either indefinitely or for the near future to work from home, which is pretty cool. So we've always done that here at Alpha, give people the flexibility, and I think it's great that people can have a great work-life balance. So that's a nice trend to see. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in the office today, which is great. I haven't been here in a while. But it's empty, which isn't so fun. I'm a little lonely, but it's actually good to be here. So I think striking a balance between being at home and taking advantage of maybe some more family time or the flexibility with your commute, but also coming in is great. And I like that some companies like Twitter, for example, said indefinitely they're going to allow their folks to choose whether they want to come into the office or work from home. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. As a reminder, follow me on Twitter, join the Alpha Pension Group LinkedIn page. We have lots of great content coming out that we're always putting out there because things are pretty fluid and keep changing. So thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you soon.